Today I fucked up by accidentally learning my coworker's salary, and now I cannot stop doing math during meetings. I am not oop. Oop is you techie originally posted to R today. I fucked up today. I fucked up by accidentally learning my coworker's salary, and now I cannot stop doing math during meetings. Original post April 10, 2026. This happened 2 weeks ago, and it has been eating me alive. I work in an open office. My coworker Greg sits directly across from me. Our monitors face each other. I have never once looked at his screen on purpose. I want to make that clear because what happened was entirely an accident and also entirely his fault. Greg got up to go to the bathroom and left his screen unlocked. Normal. People do this, I do not care. But he left a PDF open, and it was zoomed to like 400. I do not know why anyone would zoom a PDF to 400, but Greg did, and because of that, I could read it from 4 feet away without even trying. It was his offer letter from when he was hired, with his salary in 48-bit font. Basically, he makes $31,000 more than me. We have the same title, same team. He started 8 months after me. I train him. I trained the man who makes $31,000 more than me. I showed him how to use our project management tool. I walked him through the client onboarding process. I sat with him for 2 hours explaining our filing system, which honestly, even I do not fully understand, but I pretended I did because I was his mentor. And he makes $31,000 more than me. I cannot stop doing math now. Every meeting we are in together I am calculating. Okay, this meeting is 1 hour, he's making X per hour, I am making Y per hour. The difference between us sitting in this same meeting listening to the same person talk about Q3 projections is 14.9. I am losing 14.90 of relative value every hour I sit next to Greg. I have started a spreadsheet. I know this is unhinged, the spreadsheet has columns. The worst part is Greg is good at his job. He's not some fails on coasting on nepotism, he's competent, he's pleasant. He brings in those little stroopwafel cookies for the office on Fridays. He has never done a single thing wrong to me. This man is my friend. I went to his birthday dinner last month. I bought him a gift with my lesser salary. Editor S note: stroopwafel is Dutch for syrup waffle, a traditional Dutch treat involving 2 thin, crispy waffle cookies held together by gooey caramel syrup filling. I looked up his job posting from when he was hired. It listed the salary range. The range started at what I make and went up to what he makes. So technically we are both in range. I am just at the bottom and he's at the top. Same range, same title, different ends, like 2 people on the same bus, except he's in first class and I am sitting on the wheel. I know I should negotiate. I know I should talk to my manager. I know the mature thing to do is advocate for myself. But instead I have been silently tracking the cumulative salary gap between me and Greg in a Google sheet that I have named Greg Data and password protected, even though nobody would ever want to look at it. We are at 6,100 since I found out, 14 working days. I will stop tracking it when I get a raise, or when I lose my mind, and honestly at this point it's a coin flip. Greg just offered me a stroopwafel, I took it, it was delicious. That makes it worse. Somehow TL Doctor, my coworker, left his offer letter open at 400 zoom. I accidentally saw he makes $31,000 more than me for the same job, and now I have been tracking the salary gap in a password-protected spreadsheet called Greg Data for 2 weeks, instead of just asking for a raise like a normal person. Relevant top comments: Commenter 1, talk to your manager, or look at switching company for an equivalent jump. Also, assuming 250 working days per year, 14 working days would be 1.7 difference between your salaries, not 6.1, so I would check the math S in your spreadsheet. Oop, now I know why I am paid in the bottom range. Commenter 2, Greg did you a solid. He's trying to let you know you are underpaid without telling you directly. Commenter 3, 100, he knows, and he is trying, without speaking, to let you know. Who else would leave their pay stub on their screen, zoomed in 400, knowing full well you can see his monitor? As you said, you two are friends, and your friend is telling you to nut up and go to management for more money. Obsessing over details like the spreadsheet is only going to start the seed of resentment towards your friend, the same friend telling you to go for a raise. You are too caught up in the $sign and feeling slighted to actually see the message. He probably agonized over this and likely feels worse. A closed mouth does not get fed. Now go get that raise. Commenter 4, kids. This is why we are talking our salary with our coworkers. Not talking about it only benefits the employers. Now get your ass up and demand a raise. NBSP update, April 15, 2026. 5 days later, people wanted an update, so here it is. Short one, because honestly I am still processing. First, the math. A lot of you pointed out that a 31 annual gap over 14 working days is not 6,100. It is about 1,700. I had a formula error in the spreadsheet I built specifically to track numbers. Greg data has been corrected. I left the old column in there labeled wrong because I think I deserve to look at it every time I open the file. Someone